What is up, guys, and welcome to another video. For those of you who don't know, I'm Tyler, and on this channel I create automotive content. And as you can see, and what you have seen from the beauty shot, we have this ridiculous Genesis over here. We have Kyle here. And Kyle, how did we meet? We kind of met on some pretty odd terms today.
Yeah, helped you from breaking down.
Yeah, odd story. Today, Kyle and I we've exchanged DMs and kind of know each other through social media on Instagram. Today, he said he was working on his car and he asked me to swing by after I was off work. And I was like, sure, Kyle, I'll come over and hang out. Then I ended up calling Kyle. I was like, hey, Kyle, I hit a pothole. My car's broken. We were gonna hang out, but can I use your shop to fix my car? And he was like, yeah.
And there it is, it's
and
fixed.
There it is, it's fixed. You guys missed that because that was a whole, it only took 10 minutes, but.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse, yeah. Whatever, that's backstory. But Kyle, man of the hour right here. This work of art, how long did this car take you to build?
I've had it since 2012, and it just re-debuted this September, so it's been a long time going.
Dude, look at this. A whole carbon fiber fender flares. Now, these are not like solid built out of carbon fiber. They are.
No, they're overlaid like pretty much 99% of anything that's made in carbon fiber nowadays. Since I don't know if you see a little bit of the shop here, but we do work on a whole bunch of stuff, and
yeah, speaking of this,
we got kind of some fun cars outside as well, but I do a lot of body work and a lot of exterior pieces, and it's all overlaid anyways. But yeah, the flares are overlaid, the spoiler is overlaid, so is the top of the trunk. It's not a carbon trunk, it's actually a normal factory metal trunk. Yeah. Overlaid, and a bunch of the other pieces on the car are overlaid as well.
And Kyle's done most of it himself, right, Kyle?
Try and do as much of it as I can. I'm learning more in fiberglass, but my background's body work, custom fab work, and do as much as I can by myself. So it's the best that I can do, and up to my standards at least.
The best that he can do is better than my standards. As you guys have seen on this channel, I've tried to build carbon fiber hood vents. Didn't work out that well. Built carbon fiber side skirts, lasted 2 seconds because they broke in half. So your carbon fiber work is looking, one, better than mine, and two, is living. Mine's currently not living at the moment. And one thing I do want to note, huge shout out because I'm good friends with the guys at KharTunerz, Nick. Look at this, is the KharTunerz wing that Kyle has not only modified, but then, you know, we'll say skinned in carbon fiber. This thing is badass.
Yeah, and I like the look of it, but I didn't like that it was cut flat down here, which is more along the FRS and BRZ type, because it fits that car, but it doesn't really fit ours. So I extended these down here to actually flow with the lines of the tail light. And then it was nice and tall, but not tall enough for me. So it's actually added about 2 inches to the top of it.
And this is what I'm going to call is like your Charger cutout.
To me, it's which actually goes along with the exhaust, which you can probably see by now.
The center cut exhaust, the quad.
It actually goes back to a Corvette theme to me. Yeah. The Corvettes have that cut out from the factory and the center exhaust. So
yeah. Speaking of which, look at the size of these things and look at my fist. Okay, this. Sorry for fisting your exhaust, Kyle. But these are 5.5 inches?
Yeah, 5.5 inch diesel truck tips. Diesel truck tips, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, and everyone likes a big tip.
Yeah, everybody. This is a family-friendly channel, Kyle. Jesus.
I didn't say anything wrong.
Moving on to these taillights, as you can see, they're blue. That's not tint. This isn't a film that's overlaid. Kyle has painted these. This is like it's not really translucent paint. I wouldn't say translucent paint.
It's the factory paint actually made to be translucent. It was thinned out so much that it took 13 coats of actual paint to get to that color. But it's just blue enough that it's like the color of the car, but you can see plain through it. And I've not gotten pulled over for it yet.
Yeah, knock on
I would
some
say.
wood. Kyle is a new member to California. Welcome to California and their laws, Kyle.
Yeah,
so
we'll see. We'll see how long that works.
Yeah.
But most people actually don't like the taillights. They'd rather me put something else on, but I'm the
They'd
only one
rather
that
you.
have it.
I'm sorry, Kyle, because I'm on contract. They'd rather plug up Spec D and their tuner taillights.
I love the Spec Ds,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. But now they're a big thing and everyone likes them, and I want something that's totally different.
Yeah, and Kyle, I'm not gonna say I love the taillights. I'm gonna come out and say it. The reason why I like them is because they're unique, and I think it's very fitting for the build, as everything being a one-off or going for that. And I'm a big person who did that before with the first iteration of my build as well. And it's not so much like people hating, like you can't hate on this. And the reason why I'm gonna say that is it may not be your preference, but Kyle took the time and effort and creativity to do this and do it well. Okay, it's not something gaudy. It's not like some where you took some, like some
the
cheap,
dragon film. Or
yeah,
whatever
dragon
it
film.
may
That's
be.
and
It's not cheap.
yeah,
I took a lot of time to do it and do it right, and make it different.
exactly. So it may not be up to your liking, but you can't not respect the amount of time and effort and how clean this is. Are you kidding me?
I am in the process of making another set of taillights because I like this first gen design of being smooth versus the second generation.
Kyle is rocking some GMR wheels. He's got the Brembo packages. This is a 3.8, right, Kyle?
3.8, yeah.
Shameless little plug right here. Cruising by design. Follow him on Instagram. Now, can you show us, as Kyle said, the piece of resistance? Actually, let's talk about your front bumper first. If you notice this front bumper, I want to say it's like a legato front bumper. Is that it?
No.
It's not the legato?
It's not.
What bumper is that?
Forgot what brand it is, but it's not legato. It is for second generation.
Yeah, it's for the BK2.
Mm-hmm.
It's a BK2 style bumper that Kyle has retrofit, if you will, to fit on the BK1. And if I say so myself, it looks quite nice.
I actually think it looks better on mine than second generation due to the flow of the hood and front bumper now that I've met them two in the middle.
Yeah.
You can see the curvature of the bumper to the hood versus the second gen is more flat and not as curved. So I personally like it better myself, but it's also my opinion.
Now, Kyle, this car, that was a weird way to pop your head. So Kyle, if you will, I don't know if we should show this now, Kyle, or if we should show the interior. What do you want to do?
Down? We'll just do it.
Do it. Boom. Now, this is like a sensory overload right here. So this is shaved. Explain what happened here, because I know you could do this better than me.
Originally, I just decided to tuck a couple wires, make the engine bay look a little cleaner, and it's called the snowball effect, I imagine, and decided to do the full wire tuck and shave bay. Now, right now, the wires are tucked slightly, and you can't see a lot of it, but it is the full shaved bay, which means there are no holes in the engine bay anymore. Batteries moved, main fuse box is moved, ABS is deleted. Most of the AC has been removed. Power steering pump reservoir's all been moved. So yeah, all the holes have been welded up, filled in, and as smooth as you can be.
Yep. And explain to us some of these custom pieces. Look at this is a carbon fiber with a copper coolant hoses, right?
Yeah, so both the full intake system from the lower manifold, upper manifold, and full intake has all been copper plated. And it is not just polished chrome or polished anything. It is actual copper plating. The full coolant system has been copper plated as well. And then those radiator hoses upper and lower, and the heater hoses have also been custom carbon fiber. That is mine. It is a carbon fiber surround over it. It does slightly expand, so there's no issues with expanding, but it is a one full hose all the way around, and it is all carbon. The heater hoses are the same way. And then just carbon fiber overlaid the engine cover, and then I don't have any badging on the car whatsoever, so the only way anyone that doesn't know Genesis would know is it's on the cover. I removed the original R-Spec 3.8.
Yeah, RS300 or
Yeah,
something.
RS300 that doesn't really mean anything to anybody.
Yeah.
And shave that down and put the emblem on there. ABS has all been removed, and the copper plated, or the actual copper brake lines. It's got a Willwood proportioning valve so that it actually brakes work just like factories do. Just don't have the ABS system.
That's insane. Now we're going to move into the interior, and this is honestly one of my favorite pieces as well. Look at this carbon fiber. Can I open this door, Kyle?
Yeah.
This steering wheel is so sick. It's all carbon fiber, and as you can see, it's like suit material, pinstriped blue in the same color of the car, or subtly. And here's all the airbrushing that Kyle was talking about. Dude, this thing is sick.
There's a lot of people nowadays that do everything for the IG and do it for the gram, whatever, and that's not how I am. I have a small amount of followers, and it doesn't really matter. I'm glad to show it off and actually show people what I can do, and at a car shows now, since it's now out in shows. But also to talk to people and like, this is how I do things, and I'm not afraid to tell anyone how I've done everything or what I've done and what I haven't done. I'm not going to say that I made this and I didn't make it. It's all me.
Plug up all your IG and everything. Let's get all your information on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Cruising by Design, we already went by, but
yeah,
like, just tell
IG.
people.
Yeah, so IG Cruising by Design is because eventually one day I'd like to have my own shop, and that's my name. But my name's Kyle Jones, and that's how I'm on Facebook. And be out at a show this weekend at local Car Fest. Maybe you might see that. And then next year we'll see where I'm at, hopefully going to SEMA.
Follow all of his stuff and hit Kyle up, obviously, right? He said he wanted to shop if you need some carbon fiber parts, right? Not all carbon fiber parts, but if you need some stuff, Kyle can try, right?
Oh yeah, I pretty much do everything under the sun, from interior work, engine work, and body work. Not young, not old, but I did about everything you can think of. And I can always help you out. I helped him out for nothing, and I'll help you out and see what we can do.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, comment down below, tell us what you think. Follow me on Instagram, every link for Kyle's Instagram, my Instagram, everything should be up on the screen right now. And with that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. We're out of here.